Hey, Munbalance, and pardon the fan if you can hear it in the background. We're having a heat wave in Canada right now, and while it's not very hot for some of you, we cannot handle this kind of weather, so I've got the aircon running and everything. So anyway, so today in my quest to get all the sites, I'm going to have to get a little bit better at this game, and I think one of the main things that I can improve on is my rotation. Now in Final Fantasy XIV, each class has a set of skills, and each of them have different effects under different circumstances, and generally the idea is that you want to maximize your damage potential. So anyway, I'm sure many of you are aware of what a rotation is, but for the uninitiated, I'm going to quickly go over it. Classes in Final Fantasy XIV have a wealth of abilities, and a lot of these abilities will have special situations or combo potency increases that essentially encourage you to use one skill after the other rather than just spamming one skill over and over. You could just spam one skill over and over, but you're definitely not going to get a whole lot of damage out of that. You'll actually get a whole lot more damage if you use combo skills, which will do more damage the deeper you get into the combo. And as you get further into the game, you'll also get special abilities that run on cooldowns, and these are generally a whole lot stronger than your main rotation. But anyway, the idea today is that I want to practice my rotation for 3 whole hours and basically just prevent myself from doing anything else, just to make sure that the muscle memory is down pat, and I'm going to document this process. I have a timer going here in the corner of the screen so you can see how my mental capabilities will deteriorate as we go through the 3-hour timer. Now to start off, the feature we're talking about is the Stone, Sky, and Sea. And this is a feature that is for basically every wealth of content, so every expansion has their own version of this. You can, once you have a quest to unlock it, for the level 90 variant, it's going to be here in Thavnir, by the Palika stand. So this is where it is on the map. But anyway, this will just let you practice your rotation on a preset target, and it's going to have the same defense and stats and everything that the boss would have. So for example, right now my static is progging through the 3rd circle, and we can just go in there and see how it is. So basically it's just going to spawn you in, and you're going to have a dummy here, and essentially once you hit it, it will start the timer and you can get going. I think this is a great way to practice your rotation, since you will actually get some notable feedback on how efficient you're actually doing your rotation, since you're going to be you have a timer, and essentially the faster you can kill the dummy, the better your rotation is, obviously. So I think we're going to be using this feature just basically to make sure that we're actually progressing. So okay, and now let's start the timer. All right, off we go. All right, and let's see. We have 14 seconds left when the instance ended. The great thing about the Stone, Sea, and Sky is that all of your cooldowns will be reset when you start it, so it's a really easy way to get a fresh start every time. Whereas if you were just doing it against any old training dummy, while a standard training dummy is nice for basically just having a really long string of rotation to practice, this is going to be great in the sense that it's just going to give you a fresh start every time. I think I'm going to Arcane Circle a little bit early because I'm having a little bit of a issue leading into my first plentiful harvest. So let's go ahead and we're gonna harp and then start. Well, actually, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna spam it as I'm hitting Shadow of Death. See if that's good enough. Yeah, there was still some downtime there. I don't know how much I like that. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I don't have my Solso up. Yeah, so I'm missing out on a Harvest Moon, which is 600 potency. That's not good. I do not want to miss out on that, so... I think at this point we can... Well, it's whatever. Let's just finish it. We're still on the timer. I don't know if I'm gonna pass the DPS check now, because I stopped, but... That's pain. Well, I made it, but there's no time left on the counter. Not on this counter, on this counter. Alright, let's make sure that we have our Solso activated, and we want to make sure that we're using our Harvest Moon during our Arcane Circle. It's only a 3% damage bonus, but you have to keep in mind that during this 3% damage bonus, everyone else is going to be using their buffs too. It's basically just agreed upon that every 2 minutes, everyone in the party is going to use their 2-minute buff, because that's going to optimize the damage of the whole party. So generally, we want to make sure that we fit our high potency moves within our Arcane Circle, at very least, just to maximize the damage potential. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started again. I'm gonna actually do it before, and this shouldn't let me hit the Plentiful Harvest without any downtime. And then I have 10 seconds left to Enshroud. Munio, and can I fit the Harvest Moon in there? I think? I'm not sure. We'll see how it is on the timer. And after that, I need to remember to desk design. And I want to save this Enshroud for our next buff timer. So let's Enshroud now. Do our buff. And then we can Arcane Circle between these two. Harvest Moon and Enshroud again. I think we got the whole thing. Yeah, we got the Communion and the Arcane. That's really good. Run out of buffs there. Probably could have used Infernal Slice, however, that wouldn't really work for not a 2-minute fight. Okay, we're up to 16 now. That's a 2-second improvement. That's quite nice. We're already improving. Alright, it's also online, and just get to it. Get our 2 Soul Slices in there. And Plentiful Harvest is ready. And we can Enshroud right away. And then we have a Gluttony right after this. Oh, you know what? I didn't use Harvest. I should have saved that for the second Enshroud. Do I even have time to save that for the second Enshroud? Is the question. I'm not sure. Alright. Well, I'm gonna restart that. Yeah, it's another cool thing about the Stone Sea and Sky is you could just restart it if you mess up your rotation. So you don't have to, like, play a bad rotation. Oh, you know, I had an idea. I have 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 an idea. So there is a bit of an issue with using my buff that early. And the issue is that, like, I don't have enough time But I could buy myself more time, because I would like to do it after, because this is like a really low potency move to be using it, because we've got 460 here, 460, and then this is gonna be, or this is gonna go up to 800 with a full party. And then we have, this is another 600, and obviously our Enshroud is going to be quite strong too. So we don't want to be using this during Arcane Circle, ideally. So my idea here is that we're gonna do this, and then we're going to do that, and we're gonna hit it with this, and we're gonna hit it with one of these, and then we're gonna hit it with a Harvest Moon, and that'll buy us the extra GCD we need so that we can seamlessly go into our Enshroud phase. Gluttony right off cooldown, that's awesome. This is too early. Yeah, that's a Communio I don't have on Arcane Circle. And I could have that on Arcane Circle. Yeah, I can do better than that. Oh, you know, maybe I should put a border around that timer. Let me fix that. Outline, there we go. Outline 15. There we go, that should be a whole lot more legible now. Alright, let's try that again. I messed up my Enshroud, my second Enshroud, so I'm not too convinced that this is the wrong thing yet, so let's just get to it. And remember, we have a Gluttony right after this Enshroud. Getting that Gluttony right in time. And redo my debuff. Boom. Okay, let's do one more. Rotation. Now we'll Enshroud. This will get the latter part of my combo in there. Ooh, I do like that. And then, oh, we're right in time for Gluttony at the end. Oh, that's so good. I like that a lot. 20 seconds again. Okay, so I think the optimal situation for me here is I want to use Arcane Circle in the opener right before I use Shadow of Death. Arcane Circle gives me a 5-second buff. Or rather, it gives me a 5-second status where I can't use Plentiful Harvest. So that means that with 2 GCDs, I have 0.02 seconds of not doing stuff if I wait for the Plentiful Harvest. So I need to do it slightly before the third hit. So, although, wouldn't that... I don't know. Hold on. Let me try doing after. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, let's see how this timing works out. We have a Gluttony coming up, so save it. Save it, wait. Okay, now. Okay, and now we're going to lean into our second Arcane Circle in 20 seconds, so I want to be sure that I'm ready for that. Gonna do one more of these, and then we're gonna Enshroud. Okay, I think that timing is perfect. Nope, it's not. I'm in. I need to Arcane Circle earlier. Yeah, because I still have 2 seconds here, so I need to make it just a tiny bit earlier. Also, I need to remember that after the second Enshroud, or after the second Arcane Circle, we have another Gluttony. It's not just a Grim's Wraith. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, so I messed up there at the end, but I think I have a winning, I have a winner here. Okay, we got a gluttony coming up. Don't use it. There we go. Okay, now we can gluttony. Keep that thing on cooldown. And then we got Shadow of Death coming up. There we go. And 30 seconds, we have another buff. And Shroud is ready for it. I think I want to do an extra one. Will that work? Am I gonna get the communion in time? Oh, I think it's just a little bit too late. So I wanna hit that earlier. Oh, at 25. I have seen a 30, so I don't know if this is the right strategy. I think it might be better to Arcane before. Arcane is a really long 2-minute buff, so using it early is honestly not that big of a deal. Because most raid buffs, most 2-minute raid buffs are going to be for about 15 or 10 seconds, and Arcane Circle is actually for 20. So it's not a big deal that we're using it early. It's just a little bit annoying that we have to get Shadow of Death in it, and we'd honestly like to put better things. But honestly, if it makes us DPS faster, it makes us DPS faster. So let's just go ahead and try again. Did I have Harvest Moon? I'm not sure if I have Harvest Moon. I might want to reset this. I can't remember if I used Harvest Moon. Honestly, I might want to save Harvest Moon for the second one, to have like a little in between. Another 24. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm getting worse. What did I do to get that 30? Oh, I gotta go. So I looked at the footage and I'm pretty sure I hallucinated getting a 30. Maybe I got a 20 and I thought it was a 30. But I looked at the footage and never once during the whole recording did I ever get a 30-second finish time. I'm not sure why I hallucinated that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So our best right now is the 24, and we're pretty consistent with it, so that's a good sign. Oh, I messed it up. I blew my load on the gibbet, on the unveiled gibbet, and I didn't save it for the gluttony. Now the gluttony's sitting on cooldown for a million years. Not a good sign. This might be a 20. Oh, also, I don't have my debuff on. This is definitely gonna be a 20. And I messed up my Arcane Circle timing. This is really bad run. That's another 20. That makes no sense. That was so bad. Why is that also a 24? I don't know, man. Is there no improving in this game? Hey, we're an hour in. Just like that. It's that easy, folks. Okay, the second enshroud's up, but we gotta wait. We need to be patient. We have to hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Too early. That was an 18. Damn, that was bad. That was really bad. Oh, did I not Solso? Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's try early again. Make sure that debuff stays on. Honestly, I could probably double here. Yeah, the timing is perfect. That it doesn't go over 1 minute. And then I have a whole minute here to just dips. I wonder how long that'll last. Like, where in my rotation will I be when that's over? Okay, Gluttony's coming up. Be careful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's ready. Okay, second enshroud is up, but we gotta wait. We wanna wait. We wanna wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, now we can. I might have to clip a little bit there. if it means that I get to sneak another communion in the arcane circle. It's like a microsecond of downtime, but I might have to do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 25 and a half. I'll take it. Yeah, the early start I think is the way to go. I definitely want to arcane circle before the Shadow of Death because it just lines up everything better. Let's keep practicing though, because there's definitely still some optimization to do. Alright, so I've been doing what's called a early Enshroud rotation. I'm actually going to try out to do a early Gluttony rotation. This will use Gluttony a little early. The only issue with it is that it puts Gluttony and Enshroud basically up at the exact same time, which can be a little awkward for our burst phase, but it might result in more damage at very least for this specific test. So it's something I'd like to try out. So let's go ahead and try it out. We start out with Gibbet, and then once we're done our Gibbet combo, then we go right into Enshroud. And we should have enough time to get that Communion out before our Arcane Circle is over. No, that's not... Oh, you know what I need to do? I'm actually messing it up. Due to the added hit of the combo, we can actually Arcane Circle a whole lot later. Okay, we have our Harvest Moon ready, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and we're going to start with a Gibbet. And then we're going to... then after the Gluttony combo, we're going to go right into Enshroud, and we should be able to fit the Communion in before the Arcane Circle runs out. And we still have our Harvest Moon for whenever we need it. That actually works surprisingly well. Yeah, that second Enshroud into Gluttony is honestly quite perfectly timed. And we want to save this Enshroud for the double Enshroud. That was not the double Enshroud. The second Enshroud here is not on Arcane Circle. That's not good. I should have just went right into the next one. I haven't even used my Harvest Moon yet. That's going to give us a 26, so it's very clear to me that the Gluttony early is better than the Enshroud early. Enshroud early is nice, it's comfortable, but it's just not... it's not the better option here. So I think we're gonna have to open with Gluttony from now on and see, with more practice, see how well we can do. Oh, you know what? I messed that up. Yeah, I deleted my Enshroud. That's no good. I'm gonna start that one over. No, I messed up again. I'm gonna start over. I'm getting a little bit... I want to make sure that I'm doing this right. And I'm not used to this rotation. I've been doing the other one. So I'm gonna mess up a whole lot more. But that's okay. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this whole thing. So that we have... we're learning our consistency, and that's important. Alright. Get into position. We want Arcane Circle right away. We're gonna Gluttony right away. And after this, we want to go right into Enshroud. Want to make sure that Enshroud is still going. Or we want to make sure that Communio goes off while the Arcane Circle is still going. Might even be able to fit the Harvest Moon in there, although it's probably too late. I do, for this particular fight, want to use the Harvest Moon early, because there is an opportunity to cast it again, which would give me another Harvest Moon. So, whenever there's a fight with downtime in it, we want to make sure that we use our Harvest Moon before the downtime happens, so that way we can get another high potency move during that downtime. Could be a little earlier on that Enshroud. I think I want to rush the second Enshroud. Not counting the first Enshroud, not counting the opener Enshroud. I think I want to rush it for this rotation because there's the whole the gluttony is coming like a freight train, and we want to make sure that we use gluttony as soon as it comes off cooldown. This one we want to hold on to. Ooh, a 17. I don't know what was so wrong about that one. Maybe we just got unlucky with crits. It's very possible. But let's just try again. We're still learning this rotation, so we might have messed something up. That's very possible. Okay, Gluttony coming up in 14 seconds. And we also have an Enshroud. Let's use it. Yeah, no, this one's messed up. This is scuffed. I want to use that Enshroud as soon as it pops up. So I want to make sure that I'm being diligent about my Shadow of Death, because I don't want to have to delay that. That's like a really tight window, and I need to make sure that I hit it. Okay, this is the Enshroud we want to wait on. What was that, a 22? Well, I know I messed up a little bit there, so I'm not too upset with the 22. This is seeming really random. I'm not sure what's causing the issues. See, if we rush that first Enshroud, we still have like 3 seconds until Gluttony's ready. Yeah, this is much better for the Gluttony. We just have to rush that first Enshroud. Use it as soon as it comes up. Okay, we don't want to use that right away. Nah, I want to use Harvest Moon there. Honestly, if I could get a 30, it would be so much better. Because then I could save a Shadow of Death specifically for this particular task. Also, we're halfway done. This is not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's go, let's go. Gluttony, Gluttony. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes. Okay, 30 seconds to... Well, not quite. Not quite. 20 seconds now. Hold it. Don't Enshroud right away. Hold it. Hold it. Now. I don't think that's enough to get the communion in there. Yeah, it was like a 30k crit. I say that, but that was a 28. So that was pretty good. I'd say that was pretty good. Yeah, that's definitely where I want to use the Harvest Moon. I don't know if the bird would be gone by then, though. The bird might not be hittable. I might want to throw my... Even though it might not be more efficient, I might want to throw my Harvest Moon earlier so I don't lose out on it. Something I can practice once we raid on Friday, but... Oh, right, also, I don't have to rush my Arcane Circle anymore. If I'm doing Gluttony first rotation, I actually have enough GCDs between the intro and having to use Plentiful Harvest. I don't have to pressure. I don't have to put that much pressure on the. I don't have to put that much pressure on using Arcane Circle early, so I can actually use it later in the GCD. So I can kind of chill out a little bit, maybe halfway through use it. and that doesn't result in any clipping, and it will allow me to get more of my good stuff in the Enshroud timer, or the Arcane Circle timer. I messed up a little bit there, to be honest. Yeah, I ran out of Arcane Circle. Let me try that again. Okay. Unclick that, and now we want a plentiful. And shroud right away. This is the timing, it's just so perfect for everything here. And then we have a little bit of downtime. Check our email. Got the boring part of the rotation. Have a cup of tea. In 30 seconds, we got Arcane Circle back. Oh, we got some gibbets to do until then. Okay, we have the Enshroud. We gotta wait. Got basically 5 seconds, now. That was at 20. Yeah, I messed up a bit. I'm willing to admit it. All right, so I have another idea. I'm just gonna use my Harvest Moon just during the down phase. Let's see how that works out. Well, I messed that up. All right, we're about a minute in. Let's just throw it out after this combo. We got downtime. Just throw it out. Boom. There, it's gone. Just like that. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And this Enshroud is super early anyway, so I don't have to worry about getting it in time for the Arcane Circle, because, yeah, no, the Arcane Circle is still on cooldown here. But we still need to hold it. Hold it. Now. That's perfect. That's a 24. That's decent. Hold it. Hold it. Don't use it yet. That might have been too early. Well, at least we'll have time to Harvest Moon. Yeah, but I don't know if we'll get the Communion at the end. Oh no, we got it. Yeah, no, that was solid. 22. Oh, I'm exhausted. I realize, just like me, trying to make history. Who's to judge the right from wrong? When our guard is down, I think we'll both agree that violence breeds violence. In the end, it had to be this way. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. A little late on the gluttony. Womp. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. That was way too early. I want to enshroud later. So maybe like 4 seconds? I don't know, man. Oh. Beep 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 beep. I have an idea for new tech. Let's try it out. So do this halfway through, okay. I do that, and then we're gonna let gallows and give it, and we're gonna enshroud right away. Honestly, this doesn't happen until like the second enshroud, so I'm just probably gonna cut ahead. All right, new tech incoming. Please look forward to it. Hold on just a little bit longer. All right, now we'll enshroud. I think I messed that up a little bit. Oh, look how much extra time we have here. If I didn't mess it up, it probably would have been like a 30 or 29. But instead we get a 23. Sad. The burst phase is so important. And it's going to be even more important at a party because there's going to be 8 other or 7 other buffs going on at the same time. The pressure. Alright, I'm gonna cut ahead again to the part. This is why I need to do this, because I need to build up the muscle memory. Getting there is no problem anymore. It's just like, gotta get there. I'm here for 3 hours regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Hold. Hold. Hold it. Okay. Now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! The crits wrecked though. I didn't quite get it. Yeah, we got ourselves a 22. Awful. Oh, I didn't have soul. I didn't have harvest moon there. I forgot. I forgore. Nice. Love to see the crits on the big stuff. Beep 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 beep. Hold it. A little bit of a weaving issue there. Aw, phone, why did you have to go off when I got the 30? Aw, man. I think that was a 30? I'm not sure, I wasn't looking, I was looking at the phone. Hold it. There it is. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, and it works so well. It just glides into the rest. 31! Yes! Oh, that's so good! Yes! Oh man. Oh, that is really good. Okay, that is what I want to be doing on my burst phase. Yeah, okay, so let me explain to you, the viewer, what exactly I'm doing there and why it's working a particular way. So now, obviously you have skills and they have animations, and generally you don't want to do too many skills between GCDs. GCD is just your everything cooldown. That's where almost everything goes on cooldown. As you can see with Reaper, we have our normal skills, and the red and blue skills are unlocked, or locked rather, and then your red skills are going to be off GCD. And if you use too many of them, so let's get 100 of these, and then let's say I want to go for a thing, and then I do 2 of these. First of all, it's not good because, well, I'm not doing any of my blue attacks, but it's also not good because the animations of those 2 things are no bueno. That's not going to work out. Now, one of the most important things to do as a Reaper is Enshroud. Let's go ahead and buff up because that's going to give us a free one. And Enshroud basically puts you in a completely different form to where you can... where your blue moves will actually turn into slashes. And the interesting thing, this meter here will tell you exactly how it goes. So we use one and the blue becomes a purple, and then we use another one and then the blue becomes a purple, and now we can use Lemire Slice, which will use up the purples, and that's an off GCD. So not only is the GCDs a lot faster for Enshroud, but it's also, we have a GCD to weave in as well. What I'm doing, and let's see if I can get another thing to showcase here. Okay, so this is how we're doing the burst phase and the double Enshroud. So basically, we're gonna Enshroud, and then we're gonna Shadow of Death, and that's gonna buy us some time. We're gonna do 3 of these, and while we're doing that, we're going to do this, and now we can just do a bunch of Lemire Slices in a row, and it leads perfectly into the second one, which also leads into the second Enshroud. It's so good. Maybe I failed it because I was too busy being a showman, but I might slow it down and show you guys exactly what's going on there, because there's a whole lot, and it's definitely going faster than I can explain it, but it's really cool, and it's just by moving one skill over between GCDs, it makes everything flow so much better. And that's one of those things that I want. That's why I wanted to do this, because you're gonna find stuff like that when you spend 3 hours just focusing on something. But yeah, it took the whole 3 hours to make a breakthrough, but it did happen. So that's wonderful. Anyway, let's just keep practicing for the rest of the 12 minutes, and I think, yeah, then we'll done, and I can do my outro. Oh, I rushed it. I'm in that phase where I think I'm done, and I'm not. Because I just feel like we're done. We succeeded the thing. We did the thing. Also, my food's off, so I'm not gonna get good times anymore, but I need to dedicate this time. Hold. Don't rush it. You gotta practice the thingy. That's way too early. Yeah, I want to get that bar to 50 first so that I can use Gluttony right after, and I don't have to use a Soul Slice and go right into my blues. Well, 21 without food is not bad. Considering I messed up too. Gotta build that muscle memory. Oh, we are approaching the end here. We are very quickly approaching the end. This has been a wonderful experience. I hope it's decent to watch. But overall, this has definitely been a day for me. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, so it's great to finally have it done. With that said, we probably have time for like exactly one more rotation, and yeah, let's do it. Hopefully we can perform under pressure. Boom, into the gallows, into the gibbet, and then we're gonna enshroud. Boom, and then chop, chop. Ah man, scythes are so cool. Honestly, my favorite part about this class is the scythes. The sounds are nice too, but just, scythes are so cool. Okay, a couple more. And then we have our second enshroud here. We're gonna do that right away. Go right into the meaty hit of that Infernal Slice. And then Gluttony is just waiting for us when we're done. Beautiful, beautiful. Might as well refresh the buff. There's another blue. And here comes another blue, but we're holding it this time. We're holding it. We want to wait. We got to get the red bar to 50 here. And we do have enough time. Don't stress it. It's fine. Once we get it to 50, then we can enshroud. Perfect. Yeah, no, we got it. I'm really happy about this. What a beautiful combo. Obviously, we're not getting any 30s without food, but it is nice to see improvement after being stuck for about 2 hours. All right. Well, I think that... Oh, that's the noise it makes when it's done. That scared the crap out of me. All right, I think that'll about do it for today. Yeah, this has been me practicing my rotation for 3 hours. Was it fun? Yeah, I got a little bit tired in the middle there. It's definitely something I'd recommend if you have 3 hours to just kill. Definitely, if you're looking to improve. This is one of those things that's really weird about Final Fantasy, specifically for me, because I come from games where it's not about improving your ability, it's more so improving your gear, and Final Fantasy is very much the opposite. There's so much you can do by bettering yourself as the player, rather than just relying on gear or the cheese strategy to do something. Obviously, gear does play a part into it too, but I had a lot of fun doing this, and honestly, I think my gameplay will improve as a result. So anyway, like the video if you liked it, sub to see more like it. Special thanks to Patreon supporters. Links below to where you can support me. You can also check out my Discord and come hang out, or you can also check out my Twitch channel where we stream Final Fantasy every Friday, and we have other games on Saturday and Sunday. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.